Hello, parents and families. We are excited that you are joining us for Krimmel Conversations. We are trying something in a little bit different format. We hope that this is helpful to you. We'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, letting us know if this format of Krimmel Conversation is more helpful to you. We know that weeknights are hard for everybody. Me included. I understand kids are going everywhere and there's a lot of things to do, but we want to continue these conversations with our families to make sure that you're informed of what's going on here on campus, and we want to make sure that you have any available resources that we have and you know where to go and where to look, who to contact for support for your kiddos. At the end of the day, we want everyone to be successful, and that's our mission here, that every student enters with a promise at Krimmel and they exit with a purpose. So we want to make sure that we are building relationships with you guys, that we are reaching out to you and providing you opportunities to collaborate with us for your student success. So we hope that this format is helpful. Again, we'd love to hear back from you. We're going to be talking about several different things today for Krimmel Conversations. We're going to be talking about STAAR testing, what you need to know, what might be helpful as that is approaching soon. We're going to be talking about map testing. This is something that the school uses at almost every campus, and it helps our teachers understand how to grow our students in their academics. And we want to show you how you can be a part of that, how you can be informed, how you can use the information for your student success. So we're going to be sharing some of that stuff with you this during Krimmel Conversations as well. We're also going to be talking about our initiative with character education. This has been a huge push for our campus. We're really excited about it. We're excited as we see the fruits of our efforts start evolving and we see character growing in our students here on our campus. We're really excited to share with you what we've been doing over the course of the year and then what we're planning on doing in the future, how we're going to continue these efforts of growing character within our students here at Krimmel. So we hope that's helpful to you as well. We're also going to be sharing a little bit about the BARK system, which is something that Klein is using to keep our kids safe online. And it's a great program. We're excited to share more about this with you, and we hope that that's helpful with you, for you as well. I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to hand off the reins to some of our other leadership. You're going to be hearing from several people on our campus today about these topics. So I'm going to go ahead and hand the reins over to our head principal, Mr. Prentice Harper.
Yes, my name is Prentice Harper, and I'm the proud principal at Krimmel Intermediate, where we are a campus that supports our district vision of every student entering with a promise and exiting with a purpose. Before we start our first topic today, I'd like to introduce someone who's going to be co-hosting with me, Ms. Kristen Reel.
Hi, I'm Kristen Reel. I am the Digital Learning Specialist at Krimmel Intermediate School. I assist teachers and students with integrating technology in the classroom.
Klein ISD is proud to provide our students with access to technology that equips them with increased opportunities to bring learning to life and helps to ensure college and career readiness in a digital world and workforce. We believe this also prepares our students to be 21st century learners. We are proud of our one-to-one initiatives and all the technology-driven resources.
Along with that, keeping students safe on district-issued accounts and devices continues to be of paramount importance to Klein ISD. We heard from our families in a recent back-to-school annual family survey that our families would like to be able to see what is happening on their children's devices issued by Klein ISD, their Google Drive and their Google accounts. In response to that request, Klein ISD is providing BARK for schools.
BARK was created by parents for parents to offer a better, easier, and more effective way to keep children safe online. In 2019, BARK analyzed messages across text, email, YouTube, and various other apps and social media platforms. BARK's data gives parents and guardians important insights into what it looks like to grow up in the internet today, allowing them to better protect their children while they use technology. BARK for Schools allows Klein to partner with parents in monitoring at home all of the content students are creating, sharing, and sending through district-issued Google Drives and Gmail accounts. Bark for Schools complements the strong existing tools the district already and always has in place to protect students online. Additionally, it helps further detect potential dangerous situations that students may be facing both in and out of school.
Bark for Schools is providing this monitoring service free of charge. Families can upgrade their accounts to monitor more of their child's online experience, such as social media accounts that are not tied to Klein ISD. Any family that chooses to upgrade their account will receive a 20% discount on the monthly cost, which would be $7.20 a month or $79.20 a year to cover an unlimited number of accounts, devices, and children. There is zero obligation for families to purchase this additional plan.
As part of this free Bark for Schools programs, families are able to monitor their students' school Google account and Gmail accounts at home alongside with the district. Bark for School monitors Google Drive and Gmail accounts for all Klein ISD students, regardless of if they have a take-home device or not.
Families will receive an invitation to create an account for the Bark for Schools Family Alerts dashboard via email between February 3rd and February 28th. If a family accepts the invitation, the family will receive alerts if potential issues are detected in their children's Klein ISD Google Drive or Gmail account. There's an entire team behind the scenes at Bark to help you. Please email help@bark.us for assistance with Bark for Schools.
If you have questions about digital safety and citizenship in Klein ISD, please check out our link here for ksd.us/digital citizenship. You can also access this slide deck and more information on the Krimmel Counseling website, which can be found through our Krimmel website through the district. And again, we want to thank you for listening to us on this topic. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Or if you can't find the email that's sent to access this, please reach out and let us know, and we'll provide you assistance. So thank you again, and have a great afternoon.
Hi, my name is Trisha Averkiadis, and I am the Instructional Specialist for Math here at Krimmel Intermediate. And today we want to learn more about STAAR for 2020. As we prepare for STAAR, each course is working to provide a variety of supports that target specific skills. Students in math will be invited based upon strength and need, and we will begin each session by reflecting on the students' individual data sheets. Students in language arts will be focusing on improving reading comprehension for all students. These supports include before and after school tutoring, in-class lessons, Quest, and Saturday school. It is important to remember that we are not necessarily inviting your student to the various intervention sessions because we think that they are not going to pass, but because we are targeting a skill that your student may be weaker in. You can help at home by encouraging your student to work in IXL for math. The specific lessons are noted on their personal data sheet that was emailed to them on February 18th. In language arts, reading for 10 to 15 minutes a day and then having them talk to you about what they have read will help all students with their reading comprehension. Resources such as Overdrive are available on the student dashboard, which allows them to access books that they can read online. The STAAR dates for this year are shown here. Please note that some tests will be given online. Make sure that your student arrives to school on time with a charged Chromebook on these days. It is very important that all students do their very best on this test. In the event that an 8th grade student is not successful on either the math or the reading test, they will have 2 additional opportunities to take the test after they receive additional intensive instruction. Thank you, and we wish all students good luck as they prepare for the STAAR test. Here is another look at those STAAR dates so that you can have a chance to write them down.
Hello, my name is Kelly Wayland, and I am the 6th grade counselor here at Krimmel Intermediate. I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about map testing and how we here at Krimmel use our map testing results to drive instruction for our kiddos. Our students take the map test 3 times a year. We take one at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year. We have already done the beginning and the middle, so I'm going to show you in a couple of slides what the student profile looks like and how you can tell how they've done so far. But map testing is a really awesome and helpful tool that we use here. It gives the educators a clear picture of what each of our students knows and what they're ready to learn next, where they are in the process and in the progress that they've made in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Like I said, it is online, it's computer adaptive, and one of my favorite things about MAP is it challenges our top learners. So the better the kiddos are doing, the harder the questions get. But it doesn't overwhelm our kiddos that are struggling a little bit. It doesn't give them the harder questions. It knows where they are, and then it adapts the questions to meet them where they are. And at the end of the test, they are given a RIT score. It's a scale that measures what students know at the time of the test, and then it gives them a growth goal, and it shows, it helps us track how they're doing over time. This is an example of a sample student's student profile. At the top here, you'll notice that it gives the types of tests that are available on MAP. At Krimmel, we do the math test, the reading test, and the science test. So it shows you their scores. It tells you when they took them, what the error margins are, and things like that. But underneath, right here, it shows that compared to his overall score, this student has a strength in geometry. So it tells you what your students are good at, and then the magnifying glass shows how we could focus in and how we can make them better at a particular thing. So this student, if he focuses on operations and algebraic thinking, it would help his scores move up. Go down here and it shows you the comparisons and where they rank, the instructional areas that were tested, and the growth goal that I was talking about a little bit earlier. This says that his goal was 248, and after he took the test in the spring, he met that goal, or he exceeded that goal by 3 points. So that's exciting for him. And then down here in the colored area, it's a great graphic of their progress over time. So he took the first test in the spring of 2014, and it shows where he's gone every year since then. It's actually really helpful for teachers to see that as well. Here's another example of a student progress report that has the district, the school, the term that it was tested, and then this one shows very clearly the district grade level mean RIT and the norm mean RIT, and then the student's RIT score. And it projects where he should go as time goes on and as he takes more of the tests. You can see when the students have dropped, and you can see where they should be in comparison, but also then, again, the projected score is here. If you are curious how your kiddos are doing on the MAP test so far this year, those scores are now in Skyward. So when you log into Skyward, the family portal, if you click on the button that says Portfolio, it'll take you to a list of your students' STAAR scores and MAP scores. And it'll pull up something that looks a little bit like this, obviously with your students' data on it. It'll show you the math score. This is their overall score. This is the progress that they've done. It'll show you that they have high achievement or high average achievement and growth. This, in reading, this student, he grew quite a bit, and his growth and achievement, sorry, I forgot the word, are right here. So he's doing a great job in these areas as well. And he's in the 91st percentile in science, things like that that are important for you to know. At the bottom of it, of that screen, you'll see some reference information that's really helpful and important. The average percentile is 50%. Any percentile above is high growth or achievement, and below is low growth or achievement. It shows you the RIT score. It's on a scale of 100 to 350. And it color codes things for you, but the coolest part, I think, is this QR code. It takes you to a Klein ISD website that really explains the MAP test and the reports to you there. If you have an iPhone or I think even an Android, you can just pull up your camera and scan that, and it'll take you right to the website. The other thing that we love here at Krimmel about the MAP test is all the resources that are given to you through the test, or through the website, I'm sorry. One of the coolest, I think, is the College Explorer. If you follow this link, and I think it'll be in the comments of our video, it takes you to the MAP test website in WEA, and it maps the road to college. So if you scroll down the page, you can enter their grade level, pick their grade level, enter their spring RIT score and for math and their spring RIT score for reading, and it tells you what colleges are available to them. So if you were to go and click on, for instance, Prairie View A&M, after you click on the college, you would scroll down and there you go, and it tells you the academic profile of this university. So it shows the RIT scores where they should be in this grade level to get in. So in 6th grade, if you're on that path, then an appropriate RIT score would be a 219. It goes on to tell you the percent of applicants that were admitted, 79%, percent of first-year students returning for their second year, and go on to their second year, and then the percentage of students completing a degree in 6 years or less. It tells you the median SAT score and ACT score here, what it would cost, what their debt cumulatively would be at the end of their degree, and then what people who go to Prairie View A&M typically make when they graduate. Most popular majors are here. It's a very helpful and interesting tool for students and parents alike to see if my student continues on this course, these are the colleges that are available to them. There are a couple other resources that I want to show you, if I can get there again. And one of them is yourreadingpath.com. If you click on yourreadingpath.com, it'll take you to a website where you can enter your student's RIT score, and it will pull up a list of books that are appropriate for that RIT score. A lot of times kids say they hate reading, but really we believe that it's because they haven't found the right book. Either it's too hard or it's not hard enough. And with this resource, if you plug in that RIT score, it gives them a book that is perfect for where they are. And then you also have access through MAP Test to Khan Academy and their tutoring videos. So I created a profile and logged in, and these are the classes that I said I would need help with. And you can do that as well for your learner through MAP testing, which is really a really great resource. If you have any questions about MAP testing, please reach out to your child's counselor, and they would be more than willing to show you, to explain things to you. However we can help with that, we are more than willing to help. Thanks so much.
Hello parents, this is Amy Thompson again. I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, I am the 7th grade counselor and lead counselor here at Krimmel, so it's great to have you. I'm going to be talking a little bit about character education and what we've been doing here on our campus. Like I said before, we're very excited about what we're doing with character education. We're excited as we see the fruits of our labor appearing in our kiddos, and we're seeing them take action for our core values and for building character. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. I want to start by showing you what our core values are here at Krimmel. Hopefully these are something that you are familiar with, but if not, I wanted to go ahead and show them to you right now. We have 5 core values that really drive everything that we do here on our campus. It's conversations that we have as a faculty and staff. They're centered around these core values. These core values are brought up in everything that we do, really, in any plans that we make, people that we hire. They're brought up in counseling sessions. When I have students sitting here in my office, we bring up these core values. We talk about what they mean, how we show them, are we showing them? So these are 5 values that we hold very dear. And they're right here on your screen: compassion, integrity, responsibility, service, and respect. These are 5 things that we really use in our character development for our kiddos. So what we've been doing this year is we've been having guidance lessons every Monday during their quest time period. And these guidance lessons are based on these 5 core values. So for 1 month, we may decide this month is respect. We're going to focus on respect, what it means, how we can show respect. We're going to be applying it to our lives. So what that would look like is a lesson on Monday. The first Monday of the month would be a teacher-led lesson. And it would just be an engaging lesson. The kids might watch a video about respect or service, what that looks like. And then and they will talk about how they can apply that. We want to make sure that every lesson we are giving students has practical application. We're not just talking about what respect is, we're talking about how do we use that? How do we apply respect to our lives every day? How do we show respect here on campus? How do we show respect when we walk out the doors of our school and we're in our community, when we're at home? So we really want the students and staff to reflect on these values, to think about what they mean personally in their own lives and how that can drive their actions. So that is what we're doing with guidance lessons. Again, they're occurring on Mondays during Quest, and the teacher-led lesson is usually at the first of the month. There are multiple student-led lessons that they can choose on their own. Maybe they would like to do a lesson on their own where they choose an activity that is talking about respect or one of the other core values. So I'm going to show you where you can go to find more information about character and where we are housing all of this information. It's in Schoology. This is where the kids go on Mondays for their core value lesson. It's found in the materials folder in the All Krimmel. So right here you would go to Schoology, Krimmel All, and then to the materials. Under the materials there is a folder. It's listed here as the Character Hub. Below there are a lot of links to lessons that we've been doing. The Character Hub is one place that we send the kids to a lot, and I'm going to go ahead and take you there now. This is a website that we created for our core value lessons. So the kids would go to each one of these and be able to see what is going on for that lesson. For this month, we're working on integrity. So this is the menu board that our teachers and students would go to learn about integrity. As you can see here, our teacher-led lesson was the first lesson for the month of February. This is a lesson that all students did that very first Monday in February. When they come back, they can do one of the others. They can do this article on integrity. They can do an integrity self-assessment or an integrity scenario. We also include for every core value some journal prompts. We want to give a huge shout out to our PTO who provided us core value journals at the beginning of the year. We are so grateful for that purchase. It's really been helping us in our core value initiative, in our character education initiative, building with our students and giving them opportunities to reflect and apply these things to their lives. It's also been helping us in our writing initiatives as we prepare for the Writing Star. So we are just so grateful for our PTO and for that purchase. So here at the bottom, you see that there's journal prompts. So these journal prompts are about integrity. The kids can go in here and write any one of these things. Do you act differently online than in real life? Do you know someone that does act differently online and then in real life? So really causing the students to reflect, to think about what integrity means and how that applies to them. So we're really excited about this, and again, the Core Value Hub takes the kids to all of the lessons, and as we continue through the years, our plan is to just pile the lessons into this lesson hub, just driving more and more conversation and more lessons about these core values and about character. As we kind of wrap up talking about character education, I want to encourage you as parents to engage in conversations with your kiddos, maybe on Mondays at dinner time. Maybe this is a great conversation starter. Hey, what did y'all talk about in Quest today? I heard that y'all were talking about integrity. Let's talk about that. What does that look like? This is a great conversation starter for you, and we really want to collaborate with parents on this stuff because we're building character in these kiddos, and that character is something that spans their lifetime. And so we want to support you as parents, and many of us are parents, and these are conversations that we all want to have with our kiddos. So we really wanted to bring this information to you so that you can be a part of what we're doing. And we'd love to hear your feedback on this stuff. Maybe there's something that you would like us to talk about with kiddos. We want to know that stuff because we know you're down there in the trenches too, and we're all working hard to help our kiddos succeed, and we want the best for them. We all do. So we hope that you'll jump on board with us with this. We're excited about where we're going in the future. We're excited about where our kids are going, and we're just excited to get them life ready. We really are, and that's really what we do with the character lessons. We're getting them life ready. So thank you so much.
Hi guys, Tanya Brager here, 6th grade assistant principal. I just want to share a little bit with you about some good news and some things that are happening at Krimmel and around Klein ISD. Hopefully you saw that we were awarded an honorable mention status from character.org after we applied for the State School of Character distinction. We came super close. We're proud of our efforts and will continue our work to instill our 5 core values in our students, staff, and families. But to do that, we definitely need your help. Just a little bit about what we're doing here at Krimmel. You may know, if you follow our Facebook page or our Twitter page, that on staff development for teachers in January, we did a staff day of service. We felt if we wanted our kids to understand what service meant and how they could learn from service learning opportunities, we needed to make sure our staff knew what it was like as well. So we took the afternoon, divided our teams of teachers, staff, secretaries, clerical, anyone that worked at Krimmel, and we divided them into teams and sent them out with a challenge to do 1 hour of service around our community. Didn't give them much time to plan. Some of the things they came up with were putting positive notes on the cars of teachers at Benignus and Mueller Elementaries. Some teachers and staff picked up trash around the lake at Windrose community. Some went into Spring Terrace and moved trash cans from the curb back to the front of the house so people wouldn't have to do that when they got home from work. Other things were like picking up grocery carts at local shopping centers, donating things to Goodwill, sorting lost and found items at schools near and around us. We could go on and on. A couple of the pictures shown here will tell you a simple story of how much our staff really enjoyed their day of service. We're hoping to continue that with our entire Klein family on March 28th when our district does a district-wide Klein Serves. What that means is that it is student-led, student-run, student-organized with a little bit of help from some adults. But each of the 5 high schools will have a family hub. If you want to volunteer, which we hope you do, on March 28th from 7:30 to noon, there will be opportunities for you to volunteer around our Klein community as well. Look for that information to be coming out in the very near future from our Krimmel website and also some Krimmel emails or phone calls that we'll send out to give you more information. We hope that our parents will continue to be partners with us as we continue to instill our 5 Krimmel core values with our students, and just to help us create well-rounded, overall nice kids that will go back into the community and support the people around them that have been supporting them for years. Thanks so much, guys.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Again, we want to thank you for going along with us on this new format for Krimmel Conversations. We hope you found some really good information. We know it's a lot of information, but we want you to know that we are here to help you and support you in that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and contact us, and we'll get back with you with hopefully the answer to those questions. But have a great evening, and thank you again for joining us.